Everton staged a dramatic fightback from 2 goals down to preserve their Premier League status with a 3-2 win against Crystal Palace. Frank Lampard's side recovered from conceding twice in the first half as Michael Keane and Richarlison netted after the break before Dominic Calvert-Lewin's late winner sparked wild celebrations at Goodison Park. After a nerve-jangling battle to avoid playing outside the top flight for the first time since 1954, Everton can finally relax with 1 game to play. Their thrilling comeback was a microcosm of Lampard's reign since he took over in January, with Everton staring disaster in the face before pulling back from the brink. Everton are 4 points above the relegation zone, leaving 4th bottom Burnley and 3rd bottom Leeds scrapping for survival. Whatever happens at the weekend is unlikely to surpass the emotion at Goodison, where fans wept tears of joy during a frenzied post-match pitch invasion. Once again, Everton supporters had swarmed the streets ahead of kickoff, waving blue flares and cheering the team bus when it arrived. Palace silenced the boisterous crowd with their 21st-minute opener. Vitaly Mykolenko allowed Jean-Philippe Mateta to get in front of him, and the Palace forward headed an Eberechi's free kick. Several bottles were thrown towards Mateta, and the atmosphere turned even more toxic in the 36th minute when Jordan Ayew poked home after Abdoulaye Doucouré failed to clear. But Lampard had labeled the game all or nothing, and Michael Keane gave Everton a vital 54th-minute lifeline, the defender applying the finishing touch from Mason Holgate's header. Revitalized, Everton laid siege to the Palace goal, and Richarlison hooked the equalizer past Jack Butland in the 75th minute. With Goodison at fever pitch, Dominic Calvert-Lewin completed the comeback in the 85th minute with a clinical header that sparked a jubilant pitch invasion. Real Madrid looked to Liverpool after goalless draw with Real Betis. Real Madrid's last game before the Champions League final against Liverpool ended in a goalless draw against Real Betis on Friday as Marcelo bid farewell to the Santiago Bernabeu. Carlo Ancelotti picked a strong side for Madrid's last La Liga game of the season, but with the title long sewn up and the final in Paris just around the corner, neither team were keen to overexert. Instead, the contest was notable for the tribute paid to Marcelo and the lack of one for Gareth Bale. Both players are expected to leave when their contracts expire this summer, but only Marcelo was involved here, with Bale absent again from the squad. Marcelo came on in the second half to a standing ovation and was given the captain's armband by Karim Benzema, who played the whole 90 minutes. Marcelo accepted applause from his teammates after the final whistle and left, waving to the stands as he went. Bale, meanwhile, has been struggling with a back problem in recent weeks, the lack of any goodbye just the latest anticlimax at the end of his Madrid career, after 4 years of relative drift and irrelevance. The draw means Ancelotti's team finished the season on 86 points, 13 ahead of Barcelona, who could reduce the gap when they play at home to Villarreal on Sunday. Real Betis sit 5th, 3 points clear of Real Sociedad, with Europa League qualification already secured. The match almost felt like an exhibition at times, less a competitive league fixture than a cozy end-of-season event. Before kickoff, there was a double guard of honor, as Real Madrid recognized Real Betis' victory in the Copa del Rey before Betis saluted Madrid's triumph in La Liga, the crowd applauding throughout. As well the warmth shone for Marcelo, there was applause as well for Isco, who is also out of contract at the end of June, and even for Real Betis' Joaquin, the 40-year-old coming on for his 600th La Liga match in the second period. Ancelotti picked a strong team that could be the lineup that starts against Liverpool, although David Alaba remains out injured, meaning he will be playing his first game in just over a month next weekend if the Austrian is thrown straight back in. Both teams coasted through the first half, with neither side playing with enough intensity to force mistakes or precision to create clear chances. Toni Kroos and Casemiro both whistled long shots past the posts, while Betis arguably had the best opportunity, a quick counter-attack leaving them 3 against 2 on the break. But Sergio Canales picked the wrong pass when Nabil Fekir was free and Real Madrid escaped unscathed. There were periods when Madrid's lethargy slipped into sloppiness, with Casemiro drawing the disapproval from fans and teammates alike when he rushed a clearance and then skewed a wild shot from close to the halfway line. Benzema had his first real opening early in the second half and connected well with Dani Carvajal's cross, but the shot was straight at Betis goalkeeper Rui Silva. The Frenchman almost won it with 7 minutes left, but fired over after chesting down Rodrigo's ball in. Marcelo, Isco and Joaquin all came on, and Joaquin should have scored in the 86th minute. Cristiano Tello's cross to the back post was set back nicely to the striker, but, from 8 yards, he missed the